Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed behind the duel is David Tock versus Crackling Dragon. I'm officially dubbing this the David Tock Saga. Or at the very least, a mini-arc. Why is every time I try to speak, I just get an upchuck at the worst possible second? I know this is Crackling Dragon, not Cracking Dragon. One letter difference.
Well done on that win. Why aren't I surprised? You were as great as ever, oh dear bulldog. Tell me something I don't know. I used to work for Jester. What? That's something you don't know.
Son of a gun.
I must say the profits earned from both of your wins today were quite beautiful. However, what? There was that one move that you made that got me a little nervous. If you actually used your monster's effect on that turn, you probably would have won. And if that fool actually managed to draw the right card, you would have lost. Were you complaining? No, just saying. Make sure to play it safe next time. Oh, you know me, boss. Playing it safe just ain't entertaining enough. Whatever.
So intentionally held back. I mean, at the end of the day, it was reckless, but he still got the win.
You!
Oh my god.
Well, look who's up and walking again. Hardly surprised that you knocked yourself out, considering the state that you were in when you entered the arena.
How'd you find me?
Then again, it's more like a foolish one. Honestly, what were you thinking?
How dare you not let me be broke?
Money? What a fool's mistake! For what? Giving you $50? Because
What would that be in yen?
thanks to your stupidity, I am fully replenished. And with this replenished strength, I am going to win my next match, which is up.
Is David
ahead,
contractually
right around the
obligated to be an
corner.
asshole?
And when I
Like,
do,
if he's afraid if he doesn't, he'll
I will keep
explode?
winning my matches until I am strong enough to defeat you and become the best duelist, regaining my former glory. I did not understand a word.
I don't think he did either.
But if you're going back into the arena again this soon, I probably should give you a few pointers. After all, there are duelists that are a lot more brutal than me here. A few pointers.
I beat you, didn't I?
You? I think not.
I beat
have
you.
superior intelligence, and I, the great David Tock,
You
shall never
lost
lose
to
a
me.
duel from this point on. I don't need a lowlife like the likes of you to tell me what to do. Why do you think I possibly need advice, let alone from you? Why else would you have come all this way? Simple. To express to you my superiority. Well, fine. If you really think that way, then by all means, go out there and tear yourself to pieces again. Because I assure you, if you keep on underestimating your opponents like this, you'll keep losing.
You already did.
Well, you've seen it here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the Rusty Kettle has lost yet another match. I thought I told you not to call me that! Sorry, Kettle. The crowd decided. That's your name now. You should have done better on your first duel. Kettle! 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 Okay. This time was one of the many other lucky breaks that my opponent had. Next time I will win! Kettle! Kettle! Ah! Ah!
Just that one guy. Who just head out for that one?
Ah! Kettle! Kettle!
7.
Kettle! 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 Kettle!
A few weeks, Jesus. Really? Dark Artist?
Go, my monster. Attack him directly.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
We lost the worst Yu-Gi-Oh card in the game. It's worse than Vanilla's.
Impressive duel as always. At this rate, maybe I should place 100% bets on... Oh. It's you. Look, I've told you again and again. You already had your chance. I gave it to you and you lost it. So don't even bother coming back to me for any more. Actually, boss, I think he wants to talk to me. I think I'll handle this from here. Very well then. Since we've already done our business here, I think I'll leave you to
Might as well
it.
just save him the speech, I guess.
Look. Miss So, what is it this time? More insults and more superiority complexes you'd like to throw my way? No, not this time. It has come to my attention through
Humiliation.
countless losses that, well, perhaps
He
my
finally saw the
ways
lights.
just aren't enough anymore. Perhaps I am in need of
Hey.
Will you stop acting like a deranged lunatic and
I
just
require
get
your
out?
assistance.
All right. Help. Happy. I need your help. It only took you
Jesus.
like, what, 42 losses to come around?
You counted?
122 to be exact. Only 98 of my win-loss ratio. 98 losses.
Wait.
Exact.
What?
Look. You said
The math
to
was
come back to
wrong.
you whenever.
They meant
I
as
want
in
you
his
to become
losses were
real
like
fast.
98%.
Just tell me what I need to do. Anything to stop me from losing most of the time. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Alright then. Have any more matches today? Yes,
Oh,
it's
it's
against
the
some guy
person.
called the Crackling Dragon. Ooh,
Any of them have been
that's
easy?
an easy one.
There was a dark
He's
artist
one of
guy.
our top 10
Of course
ranking
it is.
duelists. He has a pretty tough deck too. Fairly new as well.
Uh-oh.
So it's also up to date
Yep.
technically. Oh dear God, I'm doomed. Come on, let me help you out.
A few hours later.
Well, this deck is fine. Fine? But I don't understand. Yeah, the way I see
It's
it,
the
there's
duelist.
really nothing wrong with your deck. But there's got to be some sort of fault. How else am I losing?
The deck doesn't make the duelist. The duelist makes the deck.
Well, Mr. Talk, have you ever thought that it's probably not because of your deck, but probably because of you why you're losing? How dare you accuse...
Almost went to his own thing.
Go on. There's an old saying, a deck doesn't make the duelist. You may have all that knowledge in your head, primed and ready to assist you, but it takes more than dueling knowledge to win a duel. But I'm sure they taught us everything at Phoenix University. I spent 5 years there studying, so what could I have missed? That, I'm afraid, you're going to have to find out for yourself.
Huh.
Well, that gives me hope. But for now, I think a little boost to your deck wouldn't hurt. But this is...
What? A
I
synchro?
can't be seen using this. Not after. Do you want to win?
I can't be seen using a Karibo.
Besides, why even give me new cards anyway? I thought you said... I know, but still, a few new cards wouldn't hurt anyone.
Clockwork Karibo. They'd make it.
Tell me something, Mr. Tock.
Earlier, that was weeks ago.
When I asked you if you had any plans after you
Because it was still
left
earlier.
Phoenix University, did you not answer me because you were too tired? Or didn't you answer me because you really didn't have any plans at all? Well, to be honest with you...
I got a notification.
No. I just thought if I had all that knowledge and all the support and fame, I guess the attention, I just thought if I had all that, I'd probably make it. I thought that was all I needed for my dueling career to be a success. It looks like you let all that fame and glory go to your head. Yes. Which is what made everything that's happened in the past few months an unthrilling experience. I see. Well, let me tell you something straight, David. There's only one thing predictable about life.
Kind of a double-edged sword like that.
But never mind that now.
I never like the
When did you
expression
say your
expect the
match was
unexpected.
beginning?
If you're expecting it, it's not unexpected. This, you won't be able to see it coming because you
In a
expected
few
it.
minutes. Well then, you better get going. Oh, and another thing you should probably work on is that attitude. Attitude? I have no... Fine.
Yeah.
Well, this should be interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another round in the underground. And to get right into the action, in the left corner, for our next inspiring match, we are presenting one of our top 10 most powerful duelists, the Crackling Dragon! And his opponent, his warm-up for his next match,
Yikes.
the worst duelist in the underground right now, the Rusty Kettle!
Nice to know my fans are here.
I'm so lost.
Oop. Sorry.
Oh, never lose. Oh no, I lost. How close do you think this could? Just ignore them, Tock. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Hey, manager. I didn't know you were pitting a joke against me. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood for a book of jokes at the moment. Hello, Mr. Tock. Enjoyed your servants dressing you this morning? I'll have you know that I dress myself every morning. Oh, so you actually know how to do something on your own. Congratulations for not having someone pay to do it for you.
You walked into it and you got smacked, shut down.
Hey lads, look, he's boiling up. Just wait a little longer and the steam will come out.
Here's my handle, here's my spout.
Up! I am the great David Tock, and the likes of all of you
Oh, here we
do
go.
not deserve to insult
Yeah.
me. Oh boy. Well, allow me to steal that great title for myself, because when this duel is done, I will be called the Great Crackling Dragon. Get your game on! Let's duel! Alright, lads, you know how this works. Since the kettle's on a losing streak, he goes first. Perfect. I draw! With this perfect hand, I will lock you down. I will start by summoning my clockwork gadget. Careful, kid.
Too late.
Don't let the conceit get to you. And using his special effect, I shall add one clockwork monster from my deck to my hand. Perfect. I special summon Clockwork Beetle. And then, by revealing my Clockwork Wyvern, I can special
Level
summon my
5.
Clockwork Golem. Next, I will activate my Beetle's effect. By tributing my Clockwork Gadget, I am able to draw a card. And if it's a Clockwork monster, I can add Polymerization or a Clockwork
Turtle.
spell or trap too. Perfect! Now then, I special summon Clockwork Wyvern and use its effect to search another card. Now I play Polymerization. Clockwork Beetle, Clockwork Wyvern, and the Clockwork Turtle in my hand will fuse together. I fusion summon
for the boss.
Clockwork Dragon! But I'm far from done this turn. My Clockwork Turtle lets me draw a card.
What the?
Then I will
Split
activate
screen.
the effect of my Clockwork Golem, allowing me to resurrect Clockwork Gadget, with his effects negated. Now I play Power Bond. I use this spell card to fuse Clockwork Dragon with my Clockwork Gadget in order to create
Full
Clockwork
force.
Paradox Dragon. Clockwork Paradox Dragon's effect activates. Not only does he double his original attack thanks to Power Bond, but he gains 500 extra attack points for every Clockwork monster in the grave. But I'm not even scratching the surface. His special ability also lets me equip my Clockwork Dragon to him from my graveyard, letting him gain all of Dragon's special abilities. Are you done? I'm afraid not, because I'll be playing a second Polymerization to fuse Clockwork Golem with the Clockwork Knight in my hand. I fusion summon Clockwork Prince! Next, by banishing my Clockwork Polymer from my deck using my Prince's abilities, I can activate it, so I special summon Clockwork
a new
Coffee
one.
Pot. And this spell card fuses him with my Prince. I fusion summon Clockwork King! And don't forget, all these Clockwork monsters in the graveyard boost my Paradox Dragon's attack. On top of that, since my coffee pot was used as a fusion material, I can add a Clockwork spell or trap to my hand. Are you done? Nope! By paying 500 of my life points, I can use my dragon's effect, activating the trap Clockwork Rebirth from my hand. This allows me to summon 2 Clockwork monsters from the graveyard with their effects negated. I will bring my Clockwork Gadget and Golem back, but they won't be staying for long.
Oh.
Not once I activate Fusion Recovery, adding my coffee pot and Polymerization back to my hand. Now, speaking of which, I use it to fuse my 2 summoned monsters. I fusion summon, for a bit of lockdown, Clockwork Fortress! Now,
They're done, alright. Done
done.
for.
Oh, and Power Bond would inflict damage to my life points equal to my monster's original attack. But thanks to Paradox Dragon,
So only technically takes
the effect
2k.
damage I take is halved. Finally, I thought my turn would never come.
Watch him set a monster and pass.
Draw. Now, you pathetic lowlife.
Raigeki.
Good luck getting over these superior monsters. They are truly up to date.
thought you already ended
So I
your
would
turn.
end my turn. Well, Rome wasn't built in a day. Up to date, you say? Not
You forget I had the
anymore.
new archetype already?
Mr. Tock, I present to you the new and latest up-to-date deck. I'll start this duel by activating the spell
Uh-oh.
card Armed
Here
Dragon
we go.
Flash. With this spell, I can special summon from my deck Armed Dragon Thunder level 3. Armed Dragon? But that
Armed
that
dragons
is
may not be
appalling.
recent,
But this is the new retread
but the Thunders
deck,
are
the
new
Armed
support.
Dragon Thunder
I'm
series.
disappointed to not take advantage of the opportunity
With
to make a
it,
pun, but at the same time, I don't know how they
I'll be sure to win
would.
this duel in one turn flat.
They kind of had to translate directly because what are we going to call it? Chazzed up armed dragon?
Now,
That would have been
let me show
great,
you
but there's
this
not enough
special
room in the card
ability.
text.
By discarding a card from my hand, I can tribute him
Realize
and
it would be
evolve
hard
him
to. It's
into
just
Armed
easier.
Dragon Thunder level 5.
Manjo me thunder.
Just like that, you evolved them! Yes. And the monster
Eel
that I
wyvern.
discarded was my Eel Wyvern. And when it's sent to the graveyard, its special ability allowed me to negate the effect of 2 face-up monsters you control. I will negate your Clockwork King and
There's it goes lockdown.
No! Now I can't banish your cards or negate your effects. Next, I'll discard another card to evolve level 5 into Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. And since I discarded another Armed Dragon Thunder level 5, I am able to add another Armed Dragon to my hand. Next, I send another card from my hand to the graveyard to evolve him into Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. So that's the Armed Dragon level 10. Since I discarded another Armed Dragon Thunder level 3, I'm able to draw a card. Now, I will activate the effect of my Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. By sending another card from my hand to the graveyard, I can destroy a monster you control and boost this monster's attack by 1000. Say goodbye to your Paradox Dragon. I'm afraid not. Clockwork Paradox Dragon's ability lets him destroy the equipped monster to keep him on the field. Live and learn, right? But since I discarded another Armed Dragon Thunder level 7, I can add one
One thing that's really good with the new Armed Dragon Thunder is Tempest. You got an archetype of wind dragons. Tempest would be great for this.
This continuous spell allows me to boost my level 10's attack points by an additional 1000. That's 100 for each of its levels, by the way. Next, I will banish my Eel Wyvern from the graveyard to use its effect, boosting my monster's attack by another 2000. And with the life points you have, that isn't nearly enough to survive. Go level 10, destroy his Clockwork King.
And his effect is negated.
Thunder. My Clockwork King may be destroyed. Ugh! But I'm far from done. Not when I activate my Clockwork Coffee Pot. I can summon it from my hand, nullifying the damage. Oh, very well then. I may have failed to take you out on this turn, but I don't think I won't on the next. I set 2 cards face down. It's your move. Draw! Yep, you draw alright. But you won't be using any of these monsters. I activate my trap.
What's that do?
Thunderbolt! Whoa! With this, I can boost my monster's attack points by
10,000 attack points.
Dragon in my graveyard. You don't take any battle damage this turn, but that's fine by me.
Because my Armed Dragon level 10 has another effect.
So I can activate my second trap.
What's that do?
Go, Dragon Inspirited. This trap card lets me banish a dragon-type monster from my hand. And by doing so, my monster's effects are treated as a quick play. In this case, this effect is treated as a quick play. Since this monster has more than 10,000 attack points, Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 can destroy all other cards on the field. What? Go, Serrative Lightning Rod!
All of them are gone. A trap that would turn a card into a quick effect. You know what? That card, that's a trap that would be played.
Go on. Continue your turn. How could this be? Well, I guess I could still do something. I only have my Clockwork Gadget in my hand. I can use that to search another card. But what could I use? What could I bring out? There's factually no other way I could win this.
Ah well, looks like Talkie's gonna lose again. Hey, you know that's not his name. Lads, what's his real name?
Kettle, 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 kettle. factually no other way I could win this. What could I use? I can't just lose, not again. Wait. What if
Said there was no other way to
I spent
win.
5 years there studying?
What are you avoiding?
So what could I have missed? That, I'm afraid, you're going to have to find out for yourself. Well, let's see what fate has provided. What if faith was that really all I was missing? A bit of faith in my cards? But how could anyone... What if the Bloodhound, maybe when he duels, he isn't just good because he has good strategies. Maybe he's good because he has faith. Was that really all I was missing? Well, only one way to find out. Well, Kettle,
Believe in the heart of
waiting.
the cards.
And I'm afraid the wait is over. Let me show you. I summon a second clockwork gadget. With this effect, I search yet another clockwork card. And
A new
I
one.
have added my clockwork owl. And by banishing a clockwork monster from the graveyard, I can summon him to the field. Oh, big whoop. What? Just summon any fusion.
You're right,
monster. I
you don't
I don't
matter.
mind it. I'm not going to fusion summon. What? With these two monsters.
Oh, the irony!
Overlay network. I overlay my 2 level 4s to exceed summon. Come forth, clockwork.
Oh, the
quantum
irony in
thread.
this one. Shit talk all the Xyzs, and now you're relying on them to get a win. Did not see this coming.
Oh, you can exceed summon? Yes.
Oh, that's rich. After everything you said about Xyz monsters in the tournament, you turned
I don't have a
down
choice.
ditch effort to win? How hypocritical.
Say what you will. I don't care anymore. What? But if you think that's shocking, let me introduce you to a special ability. By using up an overlay unit, the attack points of both our monsters are switched. What? I also get to draw a card. And if it's a clockwork monster, your monster
Nani?
is returned to your hand. Alright. There's no risk here. Let's test this fate.
Wyvern.
out.
It came through.
Yes! Yes! I have drawn a clockwork monster. Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 is back in your hand. No!
This is game!
That means you're done for! Quantum Drake, attack his life points directly! Boiling Quantum Surge! Ah! I did it? Well, what do you know? Just when we think we've got everything figured out, the Underground surprises us again. Our surprise winner, David Tuck, the Rusty Kettle!
Victory is sweet when you've tasted defeat.
Okay,
Now get him off the field.
that was good. Yeah, I guess he actually
There's 3
did
turns.
put up a decent duel, even if he probably did get lucky. Lucky? Don't talk to me about lucky. I was betting on the dragon to win. I've lost 500 quid.
I made that man lose 500 quid.
Maybe there is hope for you after
To be
all.
continued. I really like this episode. The David Talk saga continues at another time, though. I'm enjoying this. Nice to see a prick turn around. It's always nice to see that stuff. Anyway, I don't really have much else to say. I enjoyed it, and I'm enjoying where this is going. David Duck's becoming a likable character. Who could have seen that coming?